What's up, guys? It's TechnoViking23 coming to you today with another Mass Effect 3 video. And today I'm going to be talking about my 5 favorite characters to use in the multiplayer. And these are not necessarily the best characters to use. I'm sure everyone has their opinions and favorites, but these are the 5 I like to use the most. The first is going to be the Krogan Sentinel. I really like using this guy. He's got some great powers. Whoever decided to give a Krogan lift grenades was just absolutely insane. Plus he has Incinerate, which is a great power for using against armor and bosses. He's very durable with his health and shields, and he also has tech armor if you need a little bit more survivability. He's good with a variety of weapons. You don't really have to worry too much about recharge speed with him, so you can load up on a heavier shotgun or a heavier assault rifle if you want. You really only need to have Incinerate up every so often to use against armor. And overall, he's just a very good character that I like to use on silver and gold. Like I said, his durability plus his melee damage is also pretty good. And overall, he's just really fun to use, as most Krogan are, you know, with the way they just laugh and smash people around the map. So really like using the Krogan Sentinel. Now, as I said, these are not necessarily the best characters in the game, just the ones I enjoy using, and these aren't going to be in any order at all, just like I said, some of my favorites here. Next character I'm going to talk about is going to be the Alliance Infiltration Unit, or the Edie Bot, as a lot of people call her. She's one of my favorite characters to play just for the way she moves around the map. She's so fast and very agile. It's very easy to dodge attacks with her. She also has a great power loadout. She has a Tactical Cloak, which is a great power. If you use any of the Infiltrator classes, you should be spamming Tactical Cloak as often as you can to get the damage bonus it often provides you. She's also good with a variety of weapons, and she has very powerful power in Snap Freeze, which you can use through walls, and it's very effective at taking down enemies, slowing down their movement speed, and weakening their armor a little bit. But again, great power set. She's got the Repair Matrix also, which can bring you back from the dead if you hit it at the right time. If not, it just gives you some really nice buffs while you're playing the multiplayer. And just love the way she moves around. She gets around the map very quickly. She's very agile, and overall provides a nice total package, whether you're using a shotgun or an SMG or whatever weapon you decide to go with. Very fun character to use, very powerful in a lot of different ways. So that's why I like using Edie in the multiplayer. And the next character we're going to look at is probably one of my favorite characters to play in the game in terms of like top 1 or 2 characters. And this is the Asari Adept. Now, this is not actually the Asari Adept you unlock early on. This is the second one you get. I believe she's called the Asari Justicar. She's the one that has, I believe it's Reeve and Pull. She is a biotic explosion machine. You'll see me using her a lot in a lot of my videos where I'm doing live commentary or just talking about other things, because she's just kind of one of those characters. You just load her up, and she's very low maintenance, very easy to use. You just throw out Pull, and then you use Reeve, and you just biotic explosion everybody to death. She's really good solo. She's also very good in a team setting with her biotic power setup that she has. You want to go with usually like a smaller weapon, like a pistol, heavy pistol, to get your recharge speed up. But I really enjoy using her. Like I said, she's very easy to use, very fun. She's got a great like kind of side dash, biotic dash, dodge mechanic to her. But overall, she's just a very solid character. A little on the fragile side when it comes to health and shields, but you need to kind of stay out of the way with her, stay at a distance, use your biotic powers. Definitely take advantage of those biotic explosions. Like I said, they are very easy to do with her. She's one of the easiest characters to use to execute those biotic explosions with. And those can be very effective, especially in a team setting when you get up on the higher difficulty. So one of my favorite characters, the Asari Adept Justicar. She's really awesome, a lot of fun to use. And then moving on into my next favorite character here. This is going to be the N7 Demolisher. Now she's an engineer. And one of the things I like about her is she is a purely weapons class. Her abilities do not really require much of a recharge time except for her supply pylon. And that allows you to have a lot of freedom when you choose your weapon loadout, so you can go with a variety of weapons. The way I like to play her is I usually will take a heavy sniper rifle and also take a pretty solid assault rifle or a shotgun, because a lot of the times you will have to switch to a closer range weapon than a sniper rifle if your position gets overwhelmed. But her supply pylon is great. It keeps spitting out grenades and ammunition. And you can use the homing grenade, and also the arc grenades that she has are really awesome. They can take out a lot of enemies very quickly. But I like to use the heavier sniper rifle like the Widow with her. Just kind of put that supply pylon down to lock down an area and then be able to snipe from that position. Or if you have to use your assault rifle, you can do that too. She's very good in a team setting, especially if your team knows to stick around the supply pylon and you have a lot of grenade users. She can keep them recharged pretty good and just throws out a ton of damage with those arc grenades. If you can catch a spawn at the right time, you get a lot of kill streaks with those. So just a really fun character to use, a very strategic character to use, and I'm one of those people that likes those team settings, putting out those team buffs and helping your teammates. So she's really good and a lot of fun for me to use. And the last character in my top 5, like I said, not necessarily in any order, just these are the 5 characters I enjoy using the most in the game, is actually the N7 Paladin. I believe he's in the Sentinel class, and he's got some really cool powers. I call him Captain America sometimes. He's got the Omni Shield that he can use to melee and also to block enemy attacks to protect teammates. And overall, he's another character with one of those really good power sets. And I like characters that have complementary powers that are great in a team setting and also a solo setting. And the nice thing about this guy is he's got a power for just about everything in the game. He's got Incinerate if you run up against any armor. He's got Snap Freeze to freeze enemies and debuff them a little bit. And he's also got Energy Drain, which can take away enemy shields and add them to himself. So he's good at stripping shields. He's good at taking armor down fast with Incinerate. Snap Freeze can also do a little bit of extra damage to armor and provides a great debuff in terms of a power there. So I love how he's like a jack of all trades. It reminds me a lot of the Solarian Engineer, though I think he's a little bit more effective because just he has a little bit of a better power setup. And he's very fun to use, like I said, very good in a team setting and also very good at solo since he has such well-rounded abilities. Plus the shield is pretty cool too. Now he's not quite as durable as some of the other N7 characters and some of the other human characters. Kind of has average survivability, but overall, he's not too bad. He's a pretty good overall character, and a character I really enjoy using in the game. So anyways, guys, that's my top 5 favorite characters to use in Mass Effect 3 multiplayer. Let me know what your top 5 favorite characters, or just your favorite characters in general. Let me know if there's a specific character you'd like to see me play in the multiplayer, or even a specific build you'd like me to use, or weapon, or whatever. Hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time.